right, MP? How does it feel to finally get a chance to go at Ace Bailey?
Bro, I'm so excited. I have so much adrenaline. I can feel my legs shaking. Ooh, involuntary spasm. I've been hearing about this dude for what seems like forever now. And I finally get a chance to find out what all the hype is about.
Do you feel any pressure, you know, to make like you're the better player?
A little, of course. This is the guy everybody's been talking about since high school. Big-time wing prospect, ideal size, plays above the rim, insane athlete. That whole time, I've said, let me guard him. Let me take him one-on-one. Well, now I'm getting my chance, and I can't wait, because I'm about to go crazy out there tonight.
Should be an exciting game.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you tune in for it. MP, out.
What up, though? It's your boy, the 6 Blocks. This is Hood Nijichi Gaming, and we're back once again. This point guard life, 6'3" point guard, pretty much my after high school, 19, 20-year-old me weight, you know. So we're gonna jump right into this. First game, let's get it.
There he goes.
Played a few games. We unlocked the Adidas contract. My shot timing is terrible. Kind of like that.
Up next,
we're ready
the
to hoop,
Nets
baby.
taking on the Jazz.
It's time
for
to
the Nets,
ball.
playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Jazz, Nets
Let's
is
go.
next, right after this. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Damn, look at the
I'm Brian
records,
Anderson
though.
with
That's
Stan
crazy.
Van Gundy and Hall of Famer
39.
Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at Utah. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's MP, and it's Wilson in at the four-man position. And for the Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then it's Bailey, then there's George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the two spot. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
And we talked about it for a few games now, but MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yeah, it's very early in MP's career, but so far, so good. I know it's a major goal for him to win Rookie of the Year. If he continues to play at this level, MP has a good chance to take home that award.
Here's George, following the bucket by the Nets. Markkanen from long range. He drops it from range.
Well, when the 7-footer Markkanen starts to hit from deep, I mean, what are you supposed to do as a defender?
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Bailey for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
MP scanning the floor. They set a pick. With the drive. Stolen by Kessler. Down low. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's MP. Coming off a 31-point game. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Out to the right wing. Back to George. Pass to Bailey. Markkanen outside. Here's Bailey. Clock at 4. Another three for Utah.
A confident answer from Bailey. The rookie wanting to prove he can hang.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Pass to Bailey. Now Kessler. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And it's good for 2.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
MP against George. MP, the pass to Wilson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Wilson's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Markkanen.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bailey, the pass to George. And he banks in the layup. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
They set the pick to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Markkanen for 3. Porter pulls it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And the basket by MP. Utah with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the 3 by Utah. MP, the pass to Wilson. Now here's Thomas. MP outside. Pass to Wilson from downtown. Drops in the 3. He's got 10.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Markkanen outside. Fires from deep. Porter pulls it in. The Nets have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Thomas passes to Wilson. MP outside. Inside. Wilson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. George scanning the floor. Pass to Markkanen. 3-pointer. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For the Jazz, Filipowski, he's checked in for Bailey, and Mikhailuk subbed in for Sensabaugh. Now here's MP. 6 points for him. To the paint. Out to Powell. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. George against MP. The Nets need to get off a shot here. That's good from Powell on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And Brooklyn with possession here. The Jazz making their last shot. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Now here's MP. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's MP. 6 points for him. Drills it from deep.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Markkanen. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Powell passes to MP. Powell, a screen on George. And Powell with the stuff.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Here's George. And another miss by Utah. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be back in a moment.
Everybody's getting buckets. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Everybody's eating.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Let's see what they do.
So the Nets making a switch here. MP's checked in.
He owns you.
Who is this dude?
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To the inside. Porter, the pass to man. Here's Clowney. Back to MP. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. MP drills the 3.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Markkanen for 3. The Jazz again can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Basket's good. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
There's a screen by Nurkic. And here's Bailey for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here goes MP. On the wing man. MP outside. Pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Porter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He contributed 31 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Bailey. 9 points in the game. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Nurkic. Doesn't go for him. Brooklyn leading by 9. Pass to MP. Right side man. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Man's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. A different look here for Utah. Kessler comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's George in for Mikhailuk. So the Nets making a switch here. Jazz trail by 12. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Picked it. And they're on the run. Oh, my goodness. Flying high. MP.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3 is up. Utah with another miss.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Here's George. MP with the block.
Wow. MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
I just love the ball movement.
And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Here's George, following the bucket by Brooklyn. George with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
And Utah calls time here. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Martin, he's checked in for man. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
You look at MP. He's in the top spot right now in the East. No surprise there, I think.
Yeah, we all knew he was a fan favorite, and his play this season certainly makes him worthy of the praise.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Here's MP. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Markkanen. 20 points for him last game against Golden State. For 3, George. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Wolf. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out.
There, buddy. Let's see what happens. We need to see how it happens. Oh. So what had happened was you take the shot. Looks like he came down wrong. He tried to get up. And nope. Yeah, he's done. Yep. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was painful. All right, yeah, look at him. All right. Yeah.
His teammates, incredible.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injuries, such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. Here's Sensabaugh, covered by MP. Pass to Markkanen. Misses the baby hook. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Brooklyn out in front, running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Ah, that's brutal. You hate an injury right before the half, too. Maybe they can tape it up, get out there for the second half. All right, half-court shot for the big money. Oh, ooh, that must look terrible. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. Run back over to your sister wives and console each other. Go home and make some do.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Brooklyn Nets.
Just moving the ball, you can confuse and frustrate a defense.
Yeah, so many of their points have come off assists, executing at a very high level. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Crazy stat line. Especially since I didn't have to work hard.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then it's Bailey, and it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Utah right now.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
And we're going courtside for a report on Keontae George. Allie, how is he?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Jazz was able to update me on the situation. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. His absence really will affect this team's competitiveness, so hopefully they can stay the course in the meantime. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, good to know about his status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Mikhailuk following the 3 by Brooklyn. 13 feet out. The rebound by the Nets.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Wilson. MP outside. There's the triple. Wilson, no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Defense.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Porter. And here's Markkanen. Down low. Utah moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Wolf.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Wilson passes to MP. And there's the drive. All sorts of time. And that one's good.
God.
Wilson.
Wilson's
Johnson got 18.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Here's Mikhailuk, covered by MP. Pass to Sensabaugh. Markkanen with a screen on Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Markkanen to stop the drought. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
There's the screen. MP, the pass to Wilson. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. 7 points in the game. From outside the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Here's Wilson. 18 points for him. MP right side. Here's Thomas for 3. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
MP outside. Here's Wolf. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr., moving the ball with a purpose.
Utah's got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Pass to Sensabaugh. Let's go with a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the break. No good.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Markkanen outside. From deep. Porter pulls it in.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Thomas has got 8 here in this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Bailey. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
The Nets have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 20.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points. Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Minute 32 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Mikhailu, the pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. This one for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Marketing for three. And it's MP with a rebound.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And he gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The Jazz again can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Bailey, looking to end the run. Here's Sensabaugh. It's Markkanen on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Brooklyn, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
I don't think I've hit 5 jump shots. I've got to hit 5 jump shots.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money.
Let me see. Yep. Only 2. So, gotta make
widen the court at some
3
point.
Well, BA, I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, BA. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with Powell. And it's Clowney in at center, filling out the middle.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Takes a three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Filipowski. And here's Kessler. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 31.
Okay. When to make 5 jump shots. Yep, that's 5.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Boy,
this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
A great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you top 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
Every win is a jewel, Dominic. There's no just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? And they all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all. knowing that I just gave you another diamond. One that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
That we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
Ryan, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, MP, what do you think after finally getting to play against Ace Bailey tonight?
Oh, I'm not impressed. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Take care of yourself. Cool. Yeah, that's what all the fuss was about. I'm only getting started. So next time we play, it won't even be close probably. Like, I think I gave him too much respect tonight. No.
That payout. Double assists. It pays to pass the pill. Man, all the payouts. Retitled it Rookies All-Star Weekend. Let's go!
Like those kicks, MP.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Zachary Rizachet. Demon's out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's Misi in at the 4. And it's Team World with the ball. Following the miss by MP, you brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
Here's Castle. MP passes to Filipowski.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Out left of the wing. Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by USA.
A 1-for-5 start so far, not what they envisioned coming into this game.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Demon. 5 on the clock. A floater. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. He lobs it up. Edgecombe with the steal. Rizachet with it. Klingon defending. Over to the wing. Back to Rizachet. There's the screen from past the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. To the inside. Bring in with the block. Pass to Castle. And the layup's good off the glass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for USA?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And that one's good. Flag.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Team World trails by 12. Pass to Demon. Good ball movement here by Team World. Back to Rizachet. Over flag. And that one's good. Rizachet's got 5 points so far. MP outside. Shoots the three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
It's sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see, because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And USA with some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Filipowski. And it's Keyshawn George in for Flag. Team World also making some changes. Buzelis comes in for Yves Misi. And it's Traoré in for Demon. Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. 1:51 left to play in the first. Castle finds MP. Clock at 4. Driving in. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Pass to Rizachet. Team World needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good. USA leading by 11. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
On offense, here's Team World. Pass to Song. Back to Rizachet. Here's Saar. Clinging, covering. Here's Rizachet. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's MP. He's got 14. Ware, good. And USA leads by 13.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. After Rizachet. Saar with a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet, defended by George.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Ware. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And it's USA in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense is...
All right. We got to roll the work.
And we're glad to have you along as
we're going to move this around.
Team World making a change here.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Buzelis with the ball. Still scoreless. Pass to Demon. Now Edgecombe. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Can't hate that. That was on me.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So Team World's 5 right now. Zach Edey out there with Eve Misi. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Demon. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2. Shot clock at 5. That's good by Filipowski.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by USA.
And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Out to the wing. Now Misi. To the middle. Looking for Edey. He gets it there. And the dunk by Edey.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
MP passes to Mitchell. Pass to Flag. MP outside. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Right. All right. I think.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Here's Buzelis. Still without a basket. Here's Demon. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Team World calls time here.
Yo, man.
And USA with some changes. Klingon comes in for Khalil Ware. And Castle is subbed in for Mitchell. Team World also making some changes. Sars checked in for Zach Edey. And it's Reza Shea in for Bruce Ellis.
Look where he caught it at.
Back to Sar. Pass to Edgecombe. It's tipped and stolen by Castle. Here's MP. The rebound by Demon.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Now, Misi. Here's Reza Shea. Sar sets the screen for Reza Shea. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Reza Shea's got 12 points in the game.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
The drive by MP. Klingon finds MP. Over to the left wing. USA needs to get off a shot. Pass to Filipowski. Over Misi. The shot by Filipowski.
He had an open
no
shot.
good.
He didn't want to take it. That's them trying to keep you from getting my 10 assists. I hate when 2K
Now
does that.
Sar.
Because you
Klingon
can
covering.
tell they're doing it. You can tell this purpose.
Now Reza Shea. Here's Demon.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they pass up on shots that
Fires the
they've
three.
been taking all
And Team
game.
World another three.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
To the left wing.
Oh, no, they're covering it now. He passed on it the last time.
MP outside. Here he goes. Pass to Castle. MP against Song. Klingon.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game.
Maybe use the whole shot clock up.
Here's Demon. Covered by MP. Down low. Here's Misi. And Misi throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
MP.
Why'd you stop rolling?
Over Sar. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by MP.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Demon. He's got 7. Reza Shea with it. And Team World another 3.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Klingon the screen for MP. Here's Castle. Again, USA.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's USA riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I'm not sponsored, but they want to send me some. I'll drink them every goddamn live stream. For real. Love clearly Canadian.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
On offense, here's Team World. They've got Filipowski. Castle is out there with MP. Then it's Flag. And it's Klingon in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. 5 to shoot. Sarr sets the screen for Rizachet. No good on that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Klingen's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now Rizachet. He's got 15. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Klingen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Pass to Sarr. Good ball movement here by Team World. Sarr sets the screen for Rizachet. Back to Sarr.
Defense.
It's all in by USA. Klingen's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside. Here's Flag. Again, USA.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Flag's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Pass to Rizachet. It's hauled in by USA. Lepowski's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Back to MP. Here's Klingen. Klingen the screen for Castle. Moves back up. And there's a nice layup by Klingen. Klingen's got 6 here in this quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Left, right,
the USA calls time here.
You can hold it, you're just doing that.
Here's MP. 19 points in the game. He takes it in, and Sarr pulls it down. On offense, here's Team World.
Missed another one.
Pass to Edgecombe.
All of our misses have been dunks.
Back to Rizachet. Fires the 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A nice shot by Klingen.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Rizachet.
Right there.
Sarr sets the screen for Rizachet. No good on the 3.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Here's Edgecombe. Castle covering. Lets the 3 fly. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP looking around. Inside. Klingen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 14 points for Donovan Klingen.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Demon.
Okay, who has the pass animation?
A 3 off the mark.
Magic is
Now Filipowski. MP outside. Back to Castle. MP outside to the left side wing. Klingen's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot's good. Saw's got his third basket of the night.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
The USA calls
You
time
still
here.
got 2 events in the All-Star game to get through. Oh.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Traore, covered by MP.
You want me to watch somebody else now? Is that what it is?
Here's Saroff, 6 to shoot. Team World with another miss. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's MP. He's got 22. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
I feel like that's what they showed me back there before to get a turn.
And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Traore.
To do anything to get me off that A grade.
Down low. It's tipped. And here we go. MP heading to throw down the sledgehammer.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that. Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Hey, watch it. Edgecombe with it.
6 seconds.
Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Saroff. Those 3-pointers off the mark. MP from deep three-point land. And it's USA leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
You can see once they hit 6 seconds, I dipped in a bit. He stopped and pulled up, went right to the corner, right to the open man. Boom, right in his face.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Went all the way to the rim.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just
no, we're done with this.
Great harmony on all sides.
Once again, I'm playing with a character that's pretty much an in-game shooter. Shooting off the rack and this shit is about to be bad. This is about to be bad. But at least it won't take long. At least it won't take long.
Feeling you, MP.
We're not going to do the first one. We're going to do the fourth one. Pretty much have it set by the fourth one. terrible. 16. Dang. What are you even doing here, my nigga? Damn. We don't even need to see it. They're all going to do better than that. Everybody's going to outshoot them. Clearly. I'm definitely not even making it out of this line. Luke Kennard. Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, in-game shooter.
What's up, MP?
Said streaky.
There he is.
Let's get right back out here. Dunk contest? Dunk contest. This is going to be quick, too. We all know my history with the dunk contest and 2K games. I don't think I've ever won one in all of the 2K my player shit. Not even close. 48. I wouldn't dare see that score at any dunk I put up. That's what my shit's gonna be right now. Really? Oh, damn, man. Really, man. Detroit represent, but come on, man. That was pretty pedestrian. Right. 30. Right. Oh, boy, put up to 48. Oh, shit. What are we going to do? Yo, this nigga looking at the rules. This nigga need instructions. East Bay. A 36. A 36. Again, I'm in a 48 for that city dude. But I'll pull out an East Bay with it. Okay. 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 Just hate the real nigga, that's all. Oh, hell no. Give this nigga 30, man. This nigga 10 for that shit. Man, if he gets to win after that bullshit, bro. 42? Man. Nigga, please. Bro. I'm still taking a nigga man, bro. Alright, your brother out here killing it. So let's see what's going on. Okay. Alright. Alright. I pull out the East Bay, now everybody pull out East Bays. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright. Yeah, okay. That was a winner right there. A 33? Damn. That makes no sense at all. What the hell? Wow. Hold on. That was crazy.
Good rebound, MP.
Man, come on. Come on, man. 32. Man, man, bro, the payout, the fix was in, folks. That shit was trash.
Out there, MP.
The fix was in. The fix was in. I have nothing to say.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got James Doncic out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's LeBron, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. LeBron passes to Doncic. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's the East with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And that one's good out of the Kumbo.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
The West All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game. Doncic outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From the top of the key, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And to the Kumbo, shot's good.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Doncic. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's 6 points for Jokic. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Just 5 to shoot. And here's MP for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. SGA against MP. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific.
Man, they shut me down. They're doing some bullshit out here.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony Edwards out there with Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's James. And it's Davis in at the power forward. Jokic finds Curry. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
There's the lob to Town. It's stolen by Davis. Curry against Cunningham. Pass to Jokic. Over Towns. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Curry.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
I'm a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Jokic doing the job inside.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the basket by MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Outside for Davis. East grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The kick out to Adebayo. Towns a screen on Edwards. to the wing on the left. From downtown, good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Paolo Banchero comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Halliburton subbed in for Cunningham. Doncic is checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Stephen Curry.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Pass to Jokic. Back to SGA. Outside, Davis. Here's Doncic. The West again cannot hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Kate Cunningham's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Banchero was screened for MP. There's the three. That's good from Banchero on the assist by MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Crafty move. Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent touch around the rim.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
MP against SGA. Here's MP. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And it's the West All-Stars ball. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. MP passes to Banchero. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Pass to James. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Bring it up for MP, a 3.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. And a wide open look for James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Banchero outside. Here's MP. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have.
The previous play is under review.
Monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Center and Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
We only have. I gotta start getting ready to go to work. Sad times.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
They've got MP. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. Jokic passes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
13 feet away. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. SGA finds Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. Launches it. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Brown.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
The West trails by 6. SGA surveying the defense. That one goes. Count it. SGA's got 8.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And so here are the West All-Stars. Pass to SGA. Here's Wembanyama for 3. They get the rebound. The East leading by 4. There's the lob. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
LeBron with a screen on MP. Outside, James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. MP against SGA. MP, good. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars. SGA with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Jokic kicks to LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Here's MP. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to MP. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Giannis dunks it down.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
The West trails by 7. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. And that one's good. MP.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Here's the floater. And it's the East with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Halliburton against Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's Doncic missing.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The East making a switch. Cunningham's checked in. Kawhi Leonard and the East with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid. Tatum comes in for Antetokounmpo. And MP subbed in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Wembanyama. LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Edwards has come in for Luka Doncic. And it's Stephen Curry in for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good ball movement here by the East. MP passes to Cunningham. Back to MP. Cunningham outside.
Get you a bucket.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. Cunningham's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the East All-Stars enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Kawhi Leonard is out there with James. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard. MP looking around. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
James, the bounce pass. Edwards with another miss. The East leading by 14. MP outside. Beyond the arc. And another three from the East.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Pass to Cunningham. To the paint. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by MP. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Now, y'all know we're getting our ass whooped, right? All right? So what we need to do is go in there and get this garbage time over and sneak the fuck up out this building. I don't know about y'all, but I can't go home to my family after getting our ass whooped like this to the East, man. And y'all letting a rookie get... Man, y'all let that rookie work out on y'all. What the fuck?
Embiid, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Anthony Davis.
Bus warming up. He can get the fuck
The
out
West
of here.
trails by 19. Doncic passes to Edwards. Kicks it out to James. Tatum against Leonard. Can they get it? The West again cannot hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Outside Edwards. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
East All-Stars on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Doncic against MP. Three-pointer. And another three from the East.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Out to Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Edwards passes to Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his third assist on the night. Here are the East All-Stars. They're on an 18-4 run right now. MP dishes to Embiid. Halliburton for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Leonard kicks to Doncic. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
MP outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the West. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Niggas gonna get destroyed.
And some changes here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Joel Embiid. Banchero comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Cunningham in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Edwards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. The West again cannot hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 20-6 run. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic outside, puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
MP passes to Cunningham. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham outside. And the 3 off target. The West All-Stars with the ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
SGA against MP. And there's the drive. And Jokic with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
There's the lob to Banchero. Jokic with the steal.
Everybody's walking down court.
Outside, SGA. The West again cannot hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Cunningham. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. MP, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
I got to get up
and
and
guys,
go to
while
work.
the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
And I'm out. Deuces. Have a good Sunday night.